Hello, and welcome to Softer. This is Mara Morales. Welcome back to Softness in Action. This week, we're exploring kindness in action. We've practiced noticing the people around us. We've talked about the kindness of remembering. And today, I'd like to invite you to stop holding back the kind things you think about other people. Have you ever noticed something wonderful about someone and simply never said it? Maybe you admired the way a mother patiently spoke to her child. Maybe you thought someone's laugh was contagious. Maybe a coworker handled a difficult situation with incredible grace. Maybe a friend looked beautiful. Maybe someone made you feel welcome. You noticed. You thought the kind thought, and then you kept walking. We do this all the time. Beautiful thoughts about other people pass quietly through our minds, and the person they're about never gets to hear them. What if we changed that? What if, when kindness enters our minds, we gave it a voice? There is a wonderful generosity in telling people the good we see in them. Not flattery, not empty compliments, something genuine, something true. I really admire how patient you are. You always make people feel welcome. You have such a calming presence. I noticed how kind you were to that person. You make me laugh every time we're together. I'm really grateful you're in my life. Think about a compliment you've received that you still remember. Perhaps it was years ago. Maybe the person who said it has long forgotten, but you haven't. That's the extraordinary thing about kind words. The person giving them may experience the moment for 10 seconds. The person receiving them may carry those 10 seconds for 10 years. Today's small act of kindness is this. When you think something kind about someone today, say it. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't assume they already know. Let the thought travel the final few inches, from your mind to your mouth. If you admire something, say it. If you're grateful, say it. If someone has made your life better, tell them. Kindness fuels kindness, which fuels kindness. And sometimes the kindness someone needs is already sitting quietly inside your mind, waiting to be spoken. Now, let's slow down together. Find a comfortable position, sitting or lying down. If it feels safe, gently close your eyes. Take a slow breath in and gently breathe out. Again, breathing in and breathing out. Allow your shoulders to soften. Relax your jaw. Let your hands rest comfortably. Now think of someone in your life, someone you appreciate. Picture their face. Notice what comes to mind when you think about them. Maybe they're generous, patient, funny, strong, thoughtful, dependable, warm. Perhaps they've helped you through something difficult, or maybe they simply make ordinary days a little brighter. Now imagine that person standing in front of you, looking into their eyes, and tell them what you appreciate about them. Notice their expression. Imagine what it might feel like for them to hear those words. Now simply repeat, may I notice the good in others. May I be generous with sincere words. May the kindness I think become the kindness I speak. Take one more slow breath in and gently breathe out. Rest here for another moment. Then slowly begin bringing your awareness back to your body. Notice the surface supporting you. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. And when you're ready, open your eyes. As part of this week's Softness in Action Challenge, spend a few moments with your journal. Reflect on these questions. What kind things do I often think about people but forget to say? What compliment or encouraging words have stayed with me over the years? Who deserves to hear something good today? Remember, never assume someone knows the good you see in them. Tell them. Before we finish today, I'd love to share another softer story. This one comes from Caroline in Austin, Texas. She writes, Dear Mara, several years ago I was standing in line at the grocery store with my two young children. It had been one of those days. One child was crying. The other kept asking for candy. I was exhausted, embarrassed, and honestly just trying to get everyone home. As I finished paying, an older woman who had been standing behind me gently touched my arm. I immediately thought she was going to say something about how loud my children had been. Instead, she smiled and said, I just wanted to tell you that you're a very patient mother. I almost cried. I didn't feel patient. I didn't feel like I was doing anything particularly well. But apparently, she saw something in me that I couldn't see in myself that day. My children are teenagers now, and I still remember that woman. She probably forgot about our interaction before she reached her car, but I've carried her words with me for years. That experience taught me something. If I notice something good in another person, I try to say it, because I never know when I might be seeing something in them that they're struggling to see in themselves. With gratitude, Caroline from Austin, Texas. Thank you, Caroline, for sharing your beautiful story. I think there's something especially meaningful about receiving kindness on the days when we don't feel particularly good about ourselves. That woman couldn't have known what kind of day Caroline was having. She simply noticed something beautiful and decided not to keep it to herself. That's our invitation today. Notice the good, and then say the kind thing, because someone you encounter today may need your words more than you could possibly know. Now, we'd love to hear your story. Has someone ever shown you kindness you'll never forget? Has a simple act of compassion changed the way you see the world? Or has softer inspired you to become a little gentler with yourself or someone else? Share your softer story by emailing us at thesofterpodcast@gmail.com. Your story may be featured in a future episode and could become the encouragement someone else needs to hear. And if these daily moments of reflection are meaningful to you, please take a moment to like, follow, and subscribe to Softer. It helps us reach more hearts and continue to build a kinder, more connected world together. Thank you for listening to Softer. Our music is by Rebecca De La Torre and Thomas Searing. Softer is produced by Michelle Severson. This has been Mara Morales. Carry the softness with you today.